Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about this guy over here. This little light, this little background light I've been using. We're talking about that. We've also got a second one right here, lighting me right now. And we're going to talk about that little light. Let's go. So as I say, we're talking about that light. That is the Weeylite K21. This was recommended to me by It's Johnny Keeley. YouTube, Instagram, go check him out. Great content creator. Recommended to me by him because he did another video on a different LED light bar. I was in the market for one, so I reached out and said, would you recommend it? I've just seen that video. And then he let me know that he's actually got this other one, the Weeylite K21, and he'd recommend that more. I've then since purchased it, and as I've probably just gathered, I've then purchased another one, because I think they're sick. So we're going to talk about why I think they're so good. So this is the guy. This is currently on 1% brightness. That's on 100% brightness. I have also got a Promise filter on, which is why it's dispersing like this. Why it looks so filmic. But let's put that back down to 1% for the sake of recording this video. So why did I initially purchase this? I've been in the market for an LED light bar for a while now, for a few different reasons. First of all, I needed portable lighting for shoots. I'm doing more and more creative shoots and shoots that could just benefit from having additional lighting sources, and so I've been after an LED light bar for that. I was looking at the Aperture, the little square rectangle ones, but I wanted something a bit bigger and also a bit more affordable. They're good lights, but they're expensive lights. So not only did I want a light bar for shoots, I also wanted a light bar for YouTube, for background lighting and just ambient lighting and lighting up myself. Just thought it'd be handy to have some more lighting. And look, you can already see the difference it's made from that light not being over there. It makes such a difference at giving depth into your background. So I wanted lighting for a few different reasons. This is the Weeylite K21. It is fully RGB, so it goes through the whole spectrum. And that's just all, as well as a whole load of different things. So if I hold this button down, as you can see, it is just going through the whole range of colours. All the way back to that teal-ish colour we had a second ago. I'm going to quickly just jump in here. If you find this in any way helpful or interesting, please do a thumbs up down below, because it will massively help me out. And I'm making this for every photographer that is looking for a light bar. So there might be others out there that are looking for a light bar. It'll be helpful to them, so drop a thumbs up for the sake of the community. So that was something that was key for me. I wanted something that had the full range of RGB, was adjustable brightness, as I demonstrated a second ago, and was just compact and light. Like it's nice and light, doesn't weigh the most, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but it is also bright, fits quite easily into my bag, and yeah. Also bonus, it's magnetic. So just a little gimmick. I love magnetic things, so it's just a little bonus really. That actually looks well cool, just there. It looks kind of random, but it looks cool, you know? So it's a strong magnet as well. So we've just kind of ticked off a few of the main reasons why I like this light so much in the reasons why I was looking for a light like this, because this ticked all my boxes. As I say, it's nice and portable, it's small, it fits in your camera bag easily, doesn't take up much space. So far this thing's pretty robust, because I did a vlog a few weeks ago which was me doing creative shoots at Chinatown and St. Paul's, and we used this LED light bar and we put it inside an umbrella. The idea was it was meant to create a beam of light on me. It didn't quite work out. Photo still looks sick. I'll link it up here and down below. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But we used it then, and I didn't attach it to the umbrella very well, and it fell out from holding it like above my head. It fell out, hit on the floor. It has got a tiny crack. I don't know if you can see it because the light's on, but it's got a tiny crack on there. But other than that, and some scratches, it's fine. Didn't stop working, and it still seems to work perfectly. So seems to be pretty robust so far. I feel like with a lot of things, when they add magnets to it, it's usually a bit of a gimmick. Like some things with like camera bags where they have magnetic clips and stuff, it's genuinely quite helpful for like keeping it tidy. However, with other things, I feel like they just chuck on magnets because they can chuck on magnets, whereas this actually helps. Like it's actually beneficial. So I did a shoot a while ago where I captured an event for some DJs. They had scaffold, like part of it was just part of the look of the event, but there was scaffolding around the DJ booth. I was able to attach the light onto the scaffolding to light up the DJs without having to hold it above myself or the lighting being changing as I'm moving around, I was able to attach it onto the scaffolding, light up the DJs while I captured my shots. Just stuff like that. So the magnetic part of this is actually, it's not a gimmick, it's actually really useful. As I said at the beginning, fully RGB and fully brightness adjustable from 1 to 100%, stopping at every number in between, which is really helpful. It is bright. Like right now, that's on 1, it doesn't seem particularly bright. I'm currently being lit by, like, normally I'll have this big old light lighting me for my YouTube videos. Right now I've got one of these sat there on 50% brightness and it's lighting me perfectly. So it's good. 100% is blinding. For context, when I did that shoot that I just mentioned with the DJs that captured their event, I was walking around capturing shots of the crowd. I was holding this above my camera on the gimbal and going around so I could light up the crowd. It was on 1% and it was blindingly bright. Like it was, because the event was like dark, like there was just a few bits of ambient lighting, like strobe lights and stuff. Other than that, it was dark. Walking around shining this in people's faces was bright, and I would have actually, if I could have gone lower, I would have put it lower, but it was on 1%. So they just, you know, they've got to deal with it. I'm here, I'm the official videographer. They've got to deal with the fact that I'm shining a light in their face. Another feature that I haven't used is this RGBW feature, which is in right now. I haven't used this, but this is basically where you manually set the red, the greens, the blues, the whites, and I don't know what the hell the Y is, but you manually set that in here and get the exact color you're looking for. Haven't used it, probably won't use it. So I've also just given you there some examples that I've used it in. So I've used it on the event that I captured for some DJs, and I used it for the Chinatown and St. Paul's photo shoot. I use it to light my background videos. I'm going to be using it again tonight at another event I'm capturing from 10 till like 4 a.m. I don't know if I'll be there till 4 a.m, but it's a long night. But I'm doing video and photography, and this will be my main light. Again, I'm going to have both of them with me this time. One of them will be walking around so I can light up the crowd and get good shots, or just B-roll shots of the crowd and stuff like that. And I'm going to be using them to light the DJ specifically for when I'm capturing those shots of the event. So these will be well helpful. The fact, the first time I did it, I only had one. The fact I've got two now, it's going to be so much better, so much easier. But yeah, I've also been using it. We're shooting a music video at the moment for Benzo Boy. I will be posting a vlog on that and the whole lot. You'll know, because it'll be, I'll posting it everywhere when it's done. That's gonna, oh yeah, very excited about that project. But we've been using these a hell of a lot, because a few of the locations we haven't been able to film with big light, so we've been using these to as our lighting, and just as like other lighting sources in the videos. These have been really helpful. Also, one more thing to mention is I'm using a Pro Mist film right now, so this looks really diffused. The design of this is like it's basically a big softbox. Like it's not harsh lighting, so it does look quite soft naturally, and it's quite good. Fact. There you go. So there you go. So that is on 1% without the Pro Mist, and you can sort of see that that is designed to be diffused. Like that's what it looks like. It's nice and soft. It's not a harsh light, so it does, you don't need like an extra softbox or anything with it, so it does look good. And then combine that with the Pro Mist filter, just do a halfway cover there for you. So that's the just gonna cover half it. That's the benefit of the Pro Mist filter and what that looks like, but it's great. You know what, the Pro Mist filter is one of them things that I bought it, didn't use it for ages, didn't even make a video on it because I just didn't use it enough, and now I love my Pro Mist filter. So that's currently sat there at 50% as well, and that, like, look how bright that is. That's pretty bright. But yeah, that is it for this video. That is all I have to talk about for this light. It is such a good little light, and I'm very hyped to have two of them now. Also, probably the final factor that you probably all want to know, how much does it cost? £60, 60 UK pounds. That's how much that thing costs on Amazon, which I think, for the versatility of it and just everything that I've said in this video already, don't think that's much at all for how good I think these lights are. As I say, I now have two of them. I don't think I need a third, don't get me wrong. I would love to have a third, but I don't think I need one. Maybe one day I'll need a third one. Maybe when I get like a new YouTube backdrop or anything, like I might get one then, but not right now. I think two of them are really good. So yeah, I know this is right at the end of the video. I probably should have said this at the start. This isn't sponsored. Like I bought these with my own money. They haven't reached out to me or anything like that. this is just genuinely a product that I really like using, and I think it's been really beneficial for my YouTube workflow, my creative workflow, my shoots. It's just been a great little product for me to use, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you're in the market for a LED, RGB, light bar, tube, whatever, this is one I would recommend to you guys, 100%. So yeah. If you found this video interesting, helpful, or anything like that, please do a thumbs up down below. It will massively help me out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to use hashtag LukePalms on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to take the shot. Peace.